Alrighty, welcome back to another video. I don't want to waste anybody's time, so let's just get straight into it. This video will be about how to farm resonant stems and the Seraph key codes efficiently and fast to get all your Seraph needs as fast as you want for this season. When I talk about Seraph needs, I am referring to Ikelos weapons as well as these. I'm going to call them Zebu weapons because, you know, some of them have Zebu lore and all that in them, so I think they're Zebu themed. For example, this, literally a Zebu quote. Anyway, we're rambling off. So we're just going to get straight into it. For the Seraph key codes, you can do the, I don't know what it's called, the checkpoint cheese, I guess, where you'll be going into the Witch Queen mission campaign, and then you'll be doing one of two missions, whichever is your flavor of the week, I suppose. You can either do the investigation mission or the ghost mission. The only thing that's required for this is, A, you have a buddy with you, just one. If you want two, that's cool too. And B, you complete the mission until the very end, but don't complete the final checkpoint marker. So, for example, if we're going to be doing investigation, you kill everything till the end of the mission, but then you don't approach Finch at the end to trigger the ending. And for Ghosts, this would be completing everything in the mission, except you stop at the part where you're supposed to scan Sagira, and you don't scan her at all. In this case, for both, you're going to have to pass your lead position to that buddy that I mentioned that you're bringing, and then they're going to take leader from you and stay in the activity. What you're going to do is you're going to leave the activity from that character. So let's say I was on my Titan, and then I would switch to my Warlock or my Hunter and rejoin my buddy in that mission. And what this does is it preserves a checkpoint on the character you just left on, basically letting you loop the mission over and over and over from a previous checkpoint within the mission instead of just running the entire thing all over again. And what this does is it saves you a ton of time and also gives you a ton of Seraph codes. This gives you 649 per run, or per checkpoint in this case. Basically, you're going to get 649 every 1 to 2 minutes as opposed to running 5-10 minute strikes and getting like half of that, maybe 265 to 305 in that range. So clearly this is by far the best method to do. And it's extremely easy. Like I said, all you need is just one buddy. If you don't even have a buddy, try to go on the LFG system and just be like, you're doing this checkpoint system, and you need somebody to hold the instances with, and then switch, join the activity. And as soon as you rejoin the activity, by the way, they can trigger the ending, which is talk to Finch or scan Sagira, and then you'll still get the rewards while you're flying into orbit, and then you just repeat the process. As for resonant stems, you can actually get them throughout various activities in the game, and they seem to all drop 2 to 3 per run. I personally think, though, that you're better off just running the heist battlegrounds to get these, because you get your other stuff done in the heist battlegrounds while you're getting the stems. So realistically, your loop should only pretty much be checkpoints or whatever regular activity you choose to do if you don't have a buddy with you. And then once you've accumulated at least 1,500 of the Seraph key codes, you go into heist battlegrounds, dump the key codes into the chest, you dump your 500, you get resonant stems while you're there, and then just keep repeating the process over and over again until you get enough stems to get your codes for your booklet thing called a Resonance Amp. You need 4 resonant stems to get a code out of this Resonance Amp regardless, so you'll be running 2 activities of whatever you want to get 4 enough to get your code. Keep that in mind, and once you do, you can either just go and make the code and go find the thing wherever it is, whether it's the moon, Europa, etc., or you can just stack these up and make it like you do something about it in another day when you stack like 20, 40, 60, 100, whatever that may be. Keep in mind, though, this is how you get your Red Border Ikelos weapons, so you might want to do these as soon as you get them, depending on if there's a knockout system for Red Borders going into this season for the Ikelos weapons. There you have it. Hopefully this helps you guys get your Red Border weapons much faster into the season going into Lightfall. And, you know, if you enjoyed the video, a sub or maybe a notification bell, or both, will be appreciated. It does help the channel. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.